What's up, people? What's up? What's up? What's up? Afro Joe here, tell like a TIE is like always. This is Afro Joe, tell like a TIE is, and you might have heard of, seen this actress named Phylicia Rashad. You might have seen her in a show called The Cosby Show, where she played Bill Cosby TV show wife, Claire Huxtable, and you also might have seen her in the show uh, Cosby. Yeah. And I want to say this, that she actually is taking up for Bill Cosby, defending him on these sexual assault accusations, saying that these women are trying to ruin a legend, not a legend, but a legacy. And what she mean by legacy, I'm talking about the one and only Bill Cosby. Now, she's been working with him since the late mid like 1984 to probably 97 or 2007 on two shows she did with him, and she's saying that these women, pretty much saying these women are lying, and I pretty much agree with her, because I've said before, something doesn't feel right with these women saying, oh, I was raped by him and all this and that. And what got me was is how some of the stories was coming out, and what really really got me thinking is this one, Michelle, I forget, Hudson, whatever her damn name is, Michelle. She played a detective on Law and Order SVU, Special Victims Units, where she plays a detective where she goes and actually goes to arrest suspects who have actually raped and killed a victim. And it got me thinking, I said, why would this woman for Michelle Law and Order SVU make accusation like this? She was on the show Law and Order SVU on the first season of Law and Order, but she made the same accusation. Oh, he drugged me, da 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 da. I say, if he drugs you, how would you know he raped you? That's the question. It's always the same thing. He drugged me, and I knew he raped me. No, you don't. Because if you've been drugged, like for real, if you've been drugged and you lost countless hours of memory, how would you know if you've been raped by somebody? You don't know. You might have been drugged, but you don't know you've been raped by, well, you don't know you've been raped by that person. So when you make a statement like, oh, I've been raped, you better be sure that you've been raped by this person, because when you start putting fingers like that at certain people, and to find out that you was lying or you was wrong, that's gonna look bad for you. I've actually told two cases of two different men been arrested and sentenced to time in prison for a rape charge they didn't commit. You see what I'm saying? It's always like that. Some men are being accused of rape. A woman can get away. A woman can yell rape that she's been raped by a certain person, but it doesn't make it true, does it? She can yell rape all she wants, but where's the truth? Where's the fact behind it? Where is it? Now you can say you've been raped, but are you for real about being raped? That's one thing I question, is, are you telling the truth that you've been raped? That's one thing that women can say. That's the weapon that she can use, and she been raped, or that she's been raped, or she's been raped or beaten. A woman can yell rape, or she's been raped or beaten by a certain man, and to sit there and say, I was raped by this man and da 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 da, and wouldn't have no proof to back up her claim, because that's what she yells. Now, even now, something really else caught me off. What really caught me off was this, because after the first time after I did the video about Beverly Johnson, something caught me off was she said she'd been drugged, but she can't name the drug. What drug? What was you drugged? What was the drug? There's so many drugs that you can put into a drink. How do you know which one? And for a second, she sat there and said, I called him a name. I called him a name. And she was so worried about him calling her a name that she didn't, like, for real, like, is that it? That's all you're going to say, that you've been called a name and that's it? Is that it? Is that all you can say, is you've been called a certain name? Not certain, like you calling him a name? Is that all you worried about? Is him calling you calling him this name? Is that it? Because that's one thing I don't get, is her calling this man a name. That's one thing I never understood. It was her saying, oh, I called him a name, and she was worried about that more than ever. Her calling this man a name. And that's the only thing that really got me, was her worrying about her calling Bill Cosby a name. And I thought that was kind of odd, just to be worrying the hell about calling somebody a name instead of what was in your drink. That's what to me, that's what I've been wondering. Was like, if he drugs you, why would you worry about calling him a name? That's the question. What is you smoking on? Why would any rape victim worry about what the hell did you call your suspect? That's what I'm wondering. Why? Why would you? That's the stupid. That's to me. I don't get it. But it's enough about that. But to me, I'm glad that Phylicia Rashad actually came to Bill Cosby aid, because I was waiting for somebody from both his TV shows he had from the 80s to, like, the Cosby Show through the 80s to the early 90s, and then the second one from the mid 90s through the early 2000s, something like that. But it's like you never heard neither of the female actresses on those shows ever coming out saying, I've been raped by this man. Even Raven Simone said he was a good guy. He never did me wrong. But this guy right here, I never understood. I was like, this guy makes the joke of Bill Cosby raping women, and then a scandal breaks out and you haven't heard from this man ever since. Like, how come you cracked the joke, a scandal breaks out, and you ain't been on the scene? You cracked that fucking joke, but you don't want to be seen? There's countless comedians that makes these jokes, that makes rape jokes, makes abortion jokes, makes murder jokes, and they never got to a point where it breaks out into a scandal. But this man makes a joke about Bill Cosby, and what happens? A whole scandal breaks out, but you haven't seen this man ever since the scandal broke out. How come this man hasn't been seen since the scandal broke out? That's a question that you should be asking. How come I don't see this man? Don't see this man when the scandal breaks out? That is the question. How come this man hasn't been seen since the scandal broke out? And that's the one question you should be asking yourself and everybody else. How come you don't see this man when the scandal breaks out? I would have been asking the same question just to figure out what the hell's going on. That's one damn thing. So where you were? What was you? You make this joke and the scandal broke out. I wonder what's up. Where you been hiding that? I would have been asking him all the questions. What made you decide to make a joke like that Where was you when the scandal broke out? Da 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 da. I would have definitely been asking this man some questions. But nothing has happened. Nothing has happened. And that's the main thing I question. What happened to this? Where'd this man go? After this scandal has broken out everywhere. And he hasn't been seen for weeks. But like I said, it's more about Miss Phylicia Rashad standing up for Bill Cosby. And I think she did a great thing for Bill Cosby because, for one, she went out there and told the people that these women are lying. Not saying lying, but pretty much that's what she's trying to say is lying. Because for one, they trying to ruin his legacy, and I kind of agree that this is happening because all these women's waited so long, and over time, forgot to mention one damn thing that really got me. What really got me, and what really got it on my mind is this. Now, she said, Beverly Johnson clearly said, she talked to Bill Cosby's wife, Camille. She called the house and tried to talk to him about that. Now the question is this: why would you call his house if you yelling he raped you? If not raped, but drugged you, why would you call his house and say, oh, your husband drugged me, and his wife said, don't call back here again? That is the main question. Why would you call his house after you make them accusations about him drugging you? That is the main question I'm asking. Why are you sitting up there calling his house if you said he drugged you? That's what I'm asking. That's what I'm asking. It's like, why would you say that? Why would you call his house? That's one thing I never got, is you calling his house. And that's one thing I never understood. And that's one thing people need to wake up and realize, is that why would she call his house? And that's how it is. That's what I've been thinking. But I'm gonna say this: thank you, Miss Phylicia Rashad, for taking up for him, because it's ignorant that these women are coming out and saying that he raped them and all this and that, and raping women and all. Like to thank you for doing that, because one thing is, if this woman that works so close with Bill Cosby says she ain't been raped, and other women that says that they ain't been raped by Bill Cosby, how come all these women are like, for real? I don't get it. This woman said she worked with this man since '84 to 1992. Now think about it, 84. Like 7 years on the Cosby Show. Then she worked 5 or 6 years on the other show she did with Cosby, and she never got raped by him. Come on. But that's how it is. But follow me on Twitter. Tell me what you think in the comment section. Follow me on Twitter at AfroJoe the Wookie. Follow me on Tumblr. Subscribe to my channel, CeeLo Jr. 2, CeeLo Jr. 3. Tell me what you think down in the description about. Peace.